boss, Mustafa.
I am so grateful to Almighty God for the opportunity to be here today to give this address at the public presentation and formal launch of a book titled My Transition Hours, authored by my immediate predecessor, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR. I want to openly, as I've done on several occasions, salute the statesmanship, sportsmanship, and courage embodied in the person of Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who in 2015, without any pressure, willingly conceded victory to me in the presidential election, even when coalition of results was still in progress. Your Excellency, your singular act of placing a call to me doused and calmed frail nerves all over the country, and I sincerely thank you for being a true Democrat and a patriotic Nigerian. At this moment, Your Excellency, I will digress a little bit. I will come back to my boss's speech. But just to share my own experience of the kind of decision you took in 2015. As a young man who had blazed the trail of politics in Nigeria, having served in the Constituent Assembly of 1988, and having led the Social Democratic Party as the chairman in the then Gongola state, and upon the creation of Adamawa and Taraba state, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who today is the presidential candidate of the PDP, and his late compatriot, Bala Takaya, were disqualified by the IBB regime from contesting the 1991 general election. I had the privilege of picking up the ticket after his disqualification, and I ran. And I remember vividly, on the 14th of December, after the votes were cast, we had to wait a period of 2 days for the results to be announced. On the 16th of December, as the results were being collated, and I had a preview of what ultimately the results would be, I sat in a meeting where preparations were being made for us to collate the facts and the figures and the acts of infractions on that election, preparatory to go into court. I sat with the leaders of the party, but unknown to them, I had already crafted a congratulatory message to Alhaji Saleh Bichika, who was going to be announced as the winner of the election. Your Excellency, the same news bulletin that carried the results of the election carried my congratulatory message to Alhaji Saleh Bichika, the leader in the development of democracy in Africa. To underscore his desire for peace and nonviolence, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan kept reiterating that no Nigerian blood should be shed for his ambition. With this book being launched today, Nigerians, historians, and scholars now have a first-hand account and an insight into what transpired during the transition hours. It is difficult for any citizen to imagine what went through the mind of Dr. Jonathan during those lonely, long hours when variety of counsel for and against were being offered. History has recorded your time as the Nigeria's 5th democratically elected leader since independence. History will judge you well as a patriotic leader. My administration has demonstrated the service to Nigerians transcends party line, and political affiliations. That underscores the reason why this administration has, amongst others, remained committed to serving the nation by completing even projects started by the first dispensation of the current dispensation. In approximately 88 days from today, Nigerians will be exercising their civic duty of electing new leaders in another general election. I call on all political leaders to see elections as a contest based on principles, programs, and aspirations that will uplift the nation. Elections should never become a declaration of war. Rather, it should cement our brotherliness and nationhood. Osita, let me remind you, there is no better or best level. There is only the next level, and we are all going higher. To get into office, we must therefore eschew bitterness, violence, hate speeches, falsehood, and bigotry. Once again, I thank Dr. Jonathan for documenting his experience and for providing a guide for current and future leaders to follow. And therefore, if Nigeria progresses, we all progress. But if she fails, no one will be spared. I charge you today to promote one Nigeria for us and for the generations yet unborn. Your Excellency, please accept my personal respect and expression of deep appreciation for what you have done for this country. You are a leader of the past. You are a leader of the now. Be rest assured, you are a leader of the future. Happy birthday. I wish you the best that you wish yourself. The grace of God will continue to be upon your life. As you grow in age, you will grow gracefully, and the desires of your heart shall be met. Your best days are still ahead of you. I thank you all for listening, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.